Wizkid, Davido, Wizkid, Davido, Wizkid, Davido. Are you not wise? You suppose not see the criteria, the angle where this will come from. Actually, it does not mean I'm not a good fan of them. If I'm a very good fan of them, both Davido and Wizkid. You understand? But I was like, I have to go and find the root of the problem. I have to go and find the root of the problem. I now know the reason why these two people have been beefing for the past 20 years. Dr. Silas. I have to take my time. I took my time out. Personally, I stopped most of the things I'm doing. I took my time out, make my move, ask the necessary question. This is not what Google is going to give you. Now, let me take you back to where all this beefing starts. Some of them never born now. This thing where they go on, as you do like this, the internet is on fire. They never born some of them when the main baby starts. I'll take you back to roughly, let me say 15 years ago. Because that was when my research started. Now, let me just relax now. Let me point out something very important. That is something that you've never expected to hear. This beefing is far beyond what you think. Some of you don't know. You just come online, you throw bomb. The other one will throw bomb. Look at where it started. From the beefing. The beefing actually started like a play. It started like a play. Everything was like a play. Before you know it, boom, war has started. Now let me take you back. You will remember this thing. Let me take you back, far back, so that you see where I'm coming from. I have to listen. Now, do you remember that time? There was a time Wizkid and Inyanya sang Mama. That music that was sexy mama, oh yeah, kajo mama. You know that music? Now, on the video of that song, like on the video of them, when they were making the video, I know you watched the video. Now, it was Inyanya and Wizkid that actually came out. Both of them, they came out. It was like came out from a bus. You understand? Now, they were like, they walk. There was one man sitting like this. The man was holding a newspaper. Now, Inyanya was the one that was coming. Wizkid was sitting with the man that was holding a newspaper. You understand? Now, Inyanya passed. Wizkid smiled and laughed and passed. Now, if you look at the newspaper, the man was reading. That newspaper was kind of some nice views. You understand? The people that drew there was kind of, you understand where I'm coming from. Now, immediately Wizkid passed. Nobody have said this, so nobody have found out this thing that I'm explaining to you like this. Now, when Wizkid made his move and followed Inyanya, you understand? When he followed Inyanya, the man opened that magazine he was reading. He opened it, and when he opened it, relax. When he opened it, the reason why what was in that magazine, you understand, was the reason why Davido. If you remember, just after within that period, now Davido also dropped Skelewu. That was down there. We'll be dancing, we'll be shaking our bum bum. Skelewu. Now it was when this was when I was getting this, when I was getting information, I was like, what is going on? I didn't believe what I was like. I didn't believe what I was seeing and what I was being told. Now, under that magazine, if you read page 3 of the magazine, there is a line they wrote, so therefore eat well. So therefore eat well. Sometimes I think if you read the magazine down, in that video, if you read the magazine down, you will see that there was a place that say, if you must eat apple, try and can die inside. It shock you. You don't know. Relax. I know. That's why let's before we go to this Skelewu part. You understand? This was what was written somewhere in that magazine. Now let me reflect it back to what Davido sang in that Skelewu. You understand? If you see the starting of the Skelewu, Davido started dancing it, and he was wearing timber and one white this thing standing in, I think was that bridge or something. Now let me tell you what really happened now. After they wrote there, they was explaining how you can, if you must eat apple, add kanda. Now, when Davido was trying to dance Skelewu, that Skelewu that he was trying to dance in that thing, if you look at what he was wearing, it was Timberland. He was wearing Timberland. If not for the Timberland that he was wearing, you understand? You will see how this Skelewu is trying to reflect to that thing that was written under the newspaper, which was those places that were trying to tell you that if you want to eat, you can eat apple, add kanda, and sometimes they even notice that you have to add okporoko in the egusi soup, according to the research. Now, how many minutes are we there? I don't want to bore these people. 6 minutes. Wait, okay, now, listen. I want to make this stage by stage, because when you get yourself focused in one video, this thing, not be here it start. This thing have been going on, so I will take out my time. This will be the episode 1. I'll bring the episode 2 later. Understand? I'll take out my time and break it down one after the other. Remember I told you. If you look at what Davido was wearing in that Skelewu, it was what? A Timberland. And if you read through the magazine, you understand? Of that one, that Sexy Mama magazine that Wizkid just passed, Inyanya came crossed, Wizkid now passed. The man, the thing, they did not open the magazine. No, the magazine, they did not open it on that video. This thing, I'm telling you, is behind the scenes something. I don't even understand. You know what? Episode 2. Let me talk episode 2. Cut it, let's episode 2.